Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm painting King Arthur's Camelot, Tintagel Castle. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, share and subscribe if you do. That helps my channel grow and I'd appreciate it. For this project I used 140-pound watercolour paper and I tore the edges and then taped them to keep a nice edge to the painting itself for when I put it in my journal. Tintagel Castle was built in the Middle Ages over a settlement that had existed for a long time, and from archaeological digs they've been able to establish that people on that settlement traded with the people in the Mediterranean. I don't know who went to see who, but they found pieces of pottery and other things, I think jewellery, that have come from the Mediterranean area, so that's interesting. I painted a wash of yellow for the highlight and bluish grey for the rest of the building, and because it's made of smaller stones, it's not like other castles I've seen that have been built from huge hewn rocks, big squared off pieces of stone. These are smaller stones, almost like a stone wall that you see in some areas of England. It's really like a heap of rubble. That seems so unkind to say that, but that's how it looks to my eyes. I put some sea campion in the front of in the foreground. I thought, you know, it's common to that area of Cornwall, and I thought it would make a nice little patch. Instead of sort of grass and weed, I'd put something that was native to Cornwall in that area. So I chose the sea campion, and I used acrylic paint, white acrylic paint for that. And I used a watercolor pink pen to go over the centers afterwards. And then I used Micron number 3 pen to put in the stones to go over the entire gate. It's not a gatehouse, it's a gateway, because I thought that would make it look like it is in actuality, sort of piled stone, and a pile of old stones. Oh gosh, there's just no way around this. But anyway, the pen seemed to help establish that look much more easily than I could have done in paint. And I was very pleased with the result. I hope you like it too. It's one from my journal. I do these in watercolor mostly. And as I usually do, I work in 3 values or tones: a mid-tone, a highlight and a shadow. And that gives a little dimension to my work. I do like the effect of the archival pen. It sort of brings everything into close focus. And I do like to do that when I'm working with watercolor. I did the watercolor first and the pen later. I know some people do it the other way around, but I find it easier to do it this way. I haven't put a huge amount of shadow on this wall, but I think that the Micron pen helps with the shadow effect and helped to show up the pebbles or rocks in the wall. There's very likely a name for that type of building. I have no idea what it might be. You have to Google it. But it's very likely all local stone. Cornwall and North Cornwall are especially very rocky places. I should put some pictures in here and show you. You can see this coastline is very natural, very rocky. The walls seem to be capped with not a roof, but stones that were capstones, I suppose you'd call them. And they were mossy and covered in green growth. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is show you that mossiness. I've been to Cornwall. It's quite awe-inspiring. It's a magnificent coastline and very natural, very rough waters coming in, the Atlantic rolling in from thousands of miles. And it's quite awe-inspiring, really. I have never been to Tintagel. Land's End was our destination on the week we were there, and it was a very long time ago. There are 5 petals to the sea campion flower, and they are shaped like slender hearts. It's a really pretty flower. And they were white, but I added a little dab of pink to them just because I thought it made them look prettier and stand out a little better. I always add a little bit of my own imagination. I'm not trying to get a photorealistic effect when I paint. I'm just trying to paint something that is charming to the eye, charming to my eye at least. I just paint what I feel should be there, even if it's not there. So this is what I ended up with after I'd finished painting, and you can see it needs a little more definition, and that's where the micron pen came in. And I used a number 3. It's a very fine line. Sometimes I've used as thick as an 808. That works very well too, but I thought today I'd be a little more delicate because there were lots of these pebble-shaped rocks building this wall, and I wish I knew what that was called. I'm sure it has a special name, but anyway, there it is. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll come and watch me paint more. Paint along with me, perhaps. Give me a like, share, and subscribe. That helps my channel grow. And I'd appreciate it if you could find time to do that. And thank you very much for watching. See you next time.